Good morning, Sagittarius. Here's your daily sauce. I try to put my face on screen at least once a week. And we got to get this done early before it, gets hot because I still haven't resolved my air conditioning issue. So, Sagittarius, this is where we find out the energies of the day. There could be some specific details, there could not. And I just want to kind of say something about something just so, everybody is fully aware. um, I appreciate everyone's feedback. If I see a negative comment though, I'm not going to respond to it because that is not the energy that I want to take in. It's not the energy I want to give out. If you like or don't like something, I appreciate you letting me know. But you always have the option to scroll on. I'm sorry to say it like that, but I know a lot of readers on here who have actually disabled comments, so remember that everything isn't for everyone, okay? Okay, because I'd like to keep it positive. Keep it positive and constructive, okay? So let's get on with it, Sagittarius, because we have a lot of energies here. If this is your first time, I'm very much an oracle reader. I am a tarot reader, but I have my own way of doing things. So this may be for you, maybe it won't be for you. Cross watchers are always welcome, and personal readings are always available. Please check out the link in my description. If you do order a personal reading, understand that according to the booking app that I have, you have to schedule a time, but they are usually delivered within 24 hours. Okay, so you may or may not get it at that scheduled time. All right, Sag, let's go. Let's go. So, this is about focus, and it's so funny because it feels like a whole lot of energy of discovery. And while I'm talking about that is I am going to, upon request, do a reading about this, what this transit with the nodes changing, which if you don't know about it, it's going to be very big. So I suggest that you watch it because it will be affecting all of us. It will specifically probably be affecting your Aries and Libra placements in your chart. If you have an Aries North node, that means you have a Libra South node. You will be very much affected. And this is very much about moving towards your destiny, your self-destiny, okay? Your self-destiny. And it very much matters what houses you have your North node and your South node in. Just saying. Okay, so, this whole reading feels a lot about ideas to me for today. Okay, so first there's knowledge. So this really feels about ideas, and I feel like, this really is ideas about how you're moving, how that's changing, what it is you're getting knowledge on and what for, because I feel like you're thinking about ideas, right? And especially with courage here, it's like about your next steps. What are your next steps going to be? Because the truth is all you're interested in is joy and peace, right? So I think Sagittarius might be moving into an energy where you want more fun, you want more peace in your life. And so it is coming upon time to act on that, but right now it's just about ideas. It's just about ideas. I feel as if Sagittarius has changed a lot in 2022. I feel like we've moved away from impulsiveness. I don't feel like we're out here slapping back on people anymore. I don't feel like we're doing that. I feel like we're just leaving people alone. You want to go, go. You want to tell me what you're angry about? Okay. But I'm not going to rise to that. Because normally Sagittarius would. We would, because then we'd be telling you a whole lot of something, right? I feel like we're not doing that anymore. Okay. So the energies that are coming in is the thinking man. So there's definitely this energy of ideas. And, this may be ideas coming from someone else, specifically a man. It doesn't have to be. These could just be your ideas, right? And this is a 10, and numbers matter, y'all. So 10 is about completion because we know we're wanting to move into the next cycle. We've been wanting that for a long time. And, I feel like it's opening up, right? So you're getting ideas on what you want to walk to with door to personal healing and happiness. You're very much in that Aries mode of thinking about personally, what would make me happy? What would make me happy? What do I want to step to? And I feel like you might be coming at some ideas. Now here is the crux of it though, which keeps showing up, and I don't know who this is for. Sagittarius has to remember that we always get saved at the last minute. And I see sometimes some pessimistic thinking that cannot work for Sagittarius. I'm sorry, no matter where you are in your life, you cannot be a half full person, in terms of half empty. You can't. That's not Sagittarius. Sagittarius is optimistic. We know everything will work out. Maybe that's been really hard, because of like financial constraints kind of says, yeah, you want to take steps to whatever, that is next, but maybe you're feeling like you can't because of money. And someone here, or you're getting it from somewhere, you're getting ideas on what to do. Okay, what steps to take. And to be honest, sometimes that requires taking a chance. And Sagittarius, we've been cautious lately. And I feel like that is not really us. We have been cautious, but we actually are the sign that takes chances. We are. Like Aries, for instance, in my opinion, isn't, even though Aries represents the fool, they don't take chances like that. Aries is the emperor. They're about calculated risks. Like, does this chance make sense, right? So some details that may be affecting today, or, energy is fluid, is Lily, spiritual love. The Tower, solid foundation, success with effort, which is really interesting because when we think of the Tower in tarot, it's usually something coming apart. So it may be that, it may be that something is coming down because it's building something big for you. And you're definitely in your fire energy, feeling passionate. Just feeling the fire today. That can go either way. That can go either way. And this is interesting. Wedge. And this was with spiritual love. So there may be someone, and keep in mind, this could be a friend, a family member, whoever, who is trying to interfere. Okay, trying to interfere in a connection for you. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Oh boy, okay. We'll take a look at that, because if you watched yesterday's reading, there is that kind of energy. Love is here. Love is here. And it's interesting because it's with the Tower. So it could be that something came crashing down, but it was to bring you love, And then Shark is here. Take care, there will be a loss of material wealth. And it's interesting because this is with fire and financial constraints. So, this is really telling you that there's something you feel passionate about that you want to approach. But I feel like Spirit is telling you to be careful when it comes to money, and, and that doesn't mean, like, in terms of the first message, that doesn't mean don't do it. It just means you need to be careful when it comes to money. You don't want to, muck it up for yourself. And look, this is definitely being led by Aries. Okay? Because Aries rules the house of self. And it also is about personal goals. And Aries definitely is that boss bitch energy. Getting things for yourself. Right? So, but, since we're here, I'm not going to do the usual message for the day. I'm going to take a look at clarifying these energies for you, Sagittarius, because I care. Because I care, and because I'm a Sagittarius. Someone once asked me after a reading, why does any of this have anything to do with me? You know why? Because I'm a Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius sun and moon, and I am part of the collective as well. So, as much as I will ask for my Sagittarius YouTube collective or my Sagittarius friends, yes, I'm going to see an element of myself here too. Okay, Sag. So let's see about this spiritual love and who's trying to come between you and this. Why is Wedge here? What's this about? Why is Wedge here for Sagittarius? Who's trying to drive a wedge? Who's trying to drive a wedge? Ooh, King of Wands. Interesting, that could be you, but let's see. What is this wedge about? What is this wedge about for Sag? Tell me about wedge for Sagittarius. A lot, Sag. Yes, definitely. Oh my goodness. This is between you and someone else. Okay? Or you and something else, right? Because the Wheel of Fortune is here, so that could speak to destiny or your money, right? So you have to take this as this resonates for you. But, someone is trying to drive a wedge. And I feel like this is you, Sagittarius. Which is interesting. The King of Wands is a very powerful card. I don't feel as if you're actually letting this person get in your way or affect how positive you are. Or the vision that you have, right? Wheel of Fortune is here. The Hierophant. And the Seven of Wands. I feel like this is a test, believe it or not, from the universe in terms of saying, Sag, how serious are you? Because sometimes the universe will do this. They will test how much we're serious about a person, a thing, in terms of, will you fight for it? Will you defend this, Sagittarius? How serious are you? No joke. And it's interesting whenever I see the Wheel of Fortune. Because I feel like the universe may be testing how serious you are about this vision. How much do you want it, Sag? Because the truth is if you could let someone come in between you and something you want, you're not that serious. So that's what I feel is going on there. Okay. So tell me about the Tower and love. Jesus, okay. Nine of Pentacles, okay. The Tower and love. I feel like the Tower is bringing in something positive for you. Oh my gosh, the Tower is clarifying the Tower. Okay, Sag. Tower and love. I feel like your success is tied in with something you love. Which, of course, is very Sagittarius. We don't do anything we don't want to do. Which is, good and bad for us, Sag. Oh my goodness. So, um, there was a tower that happened, okay? Or it may be happening, and it really has to do with strengthening your foundation, right? There seems to be a lot here in regards to testing whether or not you're actually committed to something. Because we're seeing the Nine of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Ten of Cups. Like, you are getting what you need. There are resources and success showing up for you. But there's a tower. There's an unexpected change. But what you need to know, I can't tell you specifically what that change is, but whatever the tower brought down, it brought down because it wasn't working. And ultimately, it's setting you up for success. Ten of Cups. Now, I mean, yes, could this mean love? It could. But I feel also like it brought down something toxic. Two of Pentacles. It brought down something toxic that the universe felt that you weren't taking care of. So they were going to do it for you because, of course, the universe always wants you to be happy. Or God, or however you choose to represent. So you are feeling some kind of way when it comes to money. Maybe your lack of money, you know? Because I kind of feel like maybe you're feeling like it holds you back from going after things that you want. You know, because everything requires money, right? So tell me about fire and shark for Sagittarius. Fire and shark, and what's with these financial issues for Sag. Seven of Cups, okay. See, that's the thing. See, Sagittarius too, when we feel something isn't working, we're quick to move on. Oh my God, the Tower, you're getting repeating cards, Sagittarius. I feel like this is a deep message for y'all. To not let yourself get distracted. See, with the Seven of Cups being here, I feel like, because this is coming right underneath our financial constraints, like maybe feeling that something you're doing or something you're passionate about isn't bringing in the money, or even just being upset that the money isn't here, or that you feel like the money isn't here, right? And the universe is telling you to watch your money for sure, right? And I feel like this is because you think that, like, well, maybe I should do this and do this and do this and do this. That's the Seven of Cups. And the universe is saying, hold up. You can't start a bunch of things because, you know, it kind of, you have to be really clear about the information that you give the universe in terms of what you want. You are supposed to still focus on this thing and understand that what it did was show you what didn't work. Okay? It doesn't mean you quit. It just shows you the cracks, right? It shows you the cracks. That's what the universe brought in for you. And they're telling you that the resources are coming to you. Nine of Pentacles showed up twice, so you're going to be successful. You're going to have what you need. You think you don't, right? But you do. But I also feel like it's also telling you to be responsible when it comes to your personal finances. Maybe the resources aren't coming from you. And maybe all of this has come at a loss, right? Because with the Tower, that's an unexpected change. Something is revealed. Cracks are revealed. Something wasn't working here. And so it brought something down. So let's take a look and see what that Tower is, because you're very much being affected by the Tower. The Tower showed up like 3 times. So definitely being affected by the Tower. Okay, here we go. Six of Cups with the Four of Cups reversed. You're getting a new way of thinking about how you've been doing things. So say maybe you've been doing things the way you've always been doing them, right? Or maybe even there's something about the past you're supposed to see. So in other words, your pivot might not be forward. Your pivot might be backward. So there might be something in the way you did things in the past that you're supposed to return to. You probably felt like it didn't provide for you, and that's why you stopped doing it. But the universe is telling you to look at it differently. Did it not work for you, or was it teaching you? Oh, Seven of Swords and the Two of Cups. You know what, Sag? Because maybe what you tried, okay, maybe in the past, the way that you tried to achieve things, right, was with a partner. Seven of Swords, Two of Cups, right? With a partner that you lied to yourself about. Okay, they weren't, and they kind of maybe pulled out, right? Oh God, wrong choice of words. They abandoned the partnership. Okay, and so you just stopped doing it. But that wasn't what you were supposed to do, Sag. Because with the Queen of Wands, you're supposed to forge forward by yourself. So take a minute or a couple minutes to think about that. Because there is some gift in this, whatever it is. And it is a gift that has something to do with the past, Sag. It has something to do with the past. So, oh my gosh, this has gotten so long, right? I always have so much to say. So, let's get on and see what your spirit guides want to tell you about all this. I love this deck. It's so different. The Angel Tarot, in case you're wondering. Angel Tarot. I also used the Spell Oracle, or I don't think it's called the Spell. God, I forget. The Tea Leaf Oracle and the Energy Oracle. So yes, if you don't like Oracle messages, I'm probably not the one for you. I use like 4 Oracle decks in one sitting, right? So let's see, what does Sagittarius's guides want to tell them? What does Sagittarius's guides want to tell them? I very much, I'm so drawn to this person. I feel like this is a person giving you an idea, showing you how to come out of financial problems. I feel like they're leading you towards your steps. So what do you want to tell Sagittarius? What do you want to tell Sagittarius? Three of Wands. You are, like, there is something, you are stepping into a new life. Like, all these things you have wanted, I feel like you're finalizing final details. Because for me, that's what the Three of Wands is about. It's not just about the universe giving you what you want. The universe giving you what you want is dependent on you taking care of the details. And you're receiving help here. See, that's the Kabbalic meaning. You're receiving help. You know, you're being protected, and you're being protected from anyone who wants to hold you back. So this wedge, you don't need to worry about it. Don't even pay that no mind. Anything else for Sagittarius? Oh my gosh. I feel like they're telling you that you're in a pivotal point as far as plans go. And that's why all of this idea shit is so prevalent for you right now. Right? Because the Three of Wands is telling you it's about to take off. There may be more details to think about. The Chariot and Temperance. Oh my gosh. Like, first of all, with the Chariot, we have to let the universe take the wheel. You know, and, you know, the Chariot is led by dark and light energies. And, you know, it's pretty much, you are receiving triumph and success here. But you've got to not control the direction pretty much, and just stay in there and understand that even the bad things lead to our success. That's what this is telling you. Success and conflict, overcoming adversity. So these money problems you're so worried about, it's going to be taken care of. It may even be the universe who is taking care of that for you. Because temperance is here. Things are coming together. They're going to come together, and they're going to come together at the right time. And as a Sagittarius, you have to believe that. And you have to believe that the bad things that have happened, all of these tower moments, all of these issues, you learn how to work that. That's what alchemy is about. Alchemy isn't about changing the dark energy. It's about using it. It's about using it, Sagittarius. So how are you going to use these lessons and these tower moments? How are you going to use them towards your success? Because you will. Because you will. You know, the universe wants you to sit. Yeah, oh my gosh, with the moon. Like, the universe wants you to sit in, you know, both energies. You don't have to just be positive, right? And or pessimistic. Just know that, oh, okay, so that was supposed to happen. and that's the energy. You don't need to know, Sag. Like, a lot of the time, Sagittarius very much rides through that big picture energy where we want to know what's happening a year from now, or where this is going to lead us a year from now. The universe is saying to you, Sagittarius, I got this. You don't need to know. Just get on board. Just get on board and let it unfold. We got you, right? Yes. Oh, Sagittarius. That was so beautiful. So let's see how you're being inspired today. We're going to get a message of inspiration. Yes. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. God, it's already getting hot, y'all. What is it? Like 9 o'clock? Okay. How can we inspire Sagittarius today? And remember, when it comes to tarot, don't look for evidence. Just be like, oh, well, you know, maybe that's true. And maybe I am going to be successful. Maybe I am going to have a new life. Maybe I don't know that right now, but, you know, Heidi said so, so it must be happening. Okay, Sagittarius. Ooh, awakening. So you definitely are feeling this energy with Aries. You're waking up to a new way of being. Oh, you're getting energetic uploads and you know, integration. This is just what I was talking about with the dark and light energies. Yes. And look, if you look here, here's the new moon. It's happening on the 17th, so I don't know, y'all. Come out of the cave. Stop isolating, Sagittarius. Share your voice with others. This may be the new way that you're being. Sharing your feelings with others. Sharing your voice with others. I mean, Sagittarius rarely has trouble with that. I feel like we share our opinions all the time. You know? And it's not about opinions. It's about how you feel. Like, one thing Sagittarius isn't super great at is being vulnerable, and I feel like the universe is asking you to do that. About what doesn't work in your life, about where you're trying to go, what you're trying to align. Oh, I feel like you might find your people, Sag. Okay, Sagittarius, this has gone on way too long already, and I hope that you have the most fabulous day. Toodles.